Drew Lees with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Trevor Lawrence struggles in his second preseason game. In New Orleans on Monday Night Football, the number one pick went 14 of 23 for 113 yards in the first half and led the Jags to just 3 points on 6 drives. On the other side, Jameis Winston took a big step toward the Saints starting job. He went 9 of 10 for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns to open the game. Taysom Hill, celebrating his 31st birthday, won 11 of 20 for 138 yards and a touchdown in relief in the Saints' 23-21 victory. Cam Newton will be prohibited from the Patriots facility until Thursday after misunderstanding of COVID testing protocols. Despite foot surgery on August 2nd, Carson Wentz was back at Colts practice. He was a limited participant. Meanwhile, the Cowboys remain cautiously optimistic about Dak Prescott's availability for Week 1. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Message and data rates may apply.
Come on, one more rep. You got this. And there it is. Nice work, man. You're a beast.
Thanks, man. I feel better than I have in years. And I got to tell you, taking Nugenix makes a huge difference for me.
Nugenix? That's the testosterone booster with TV ads with Frank Thomas. The Big Hurt, right?
Oh, yeah. This is a legit product. The key ingredient is Testofen, which helps boost free testosterone levels and increase lean muscle mass.
Well, it's clearly working for you. Hey, are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try for themselves?
Yeah, Nugenix is a great way to increase lean muscle and feel stronger with more energy and endurance.
Man, I need to get a complimentary bottle of Nugenix.
No problem. You just got to send them a text. Text BEACH to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Nugenix samples are not available in stores, so text BEACH to 42424 right now. Text BEACH to 42424. Text BEACH to 42424.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO. El Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. It's a beautiful Tuesday, 24th day of August, 2021. And we can look back in history. Well, on this date, in the year 79, Mount Vesuvius erupted, killing approximately 20,000 people. The cities of Pompeii, Stabia, and Herculaneum were buried in volcanic ash. And they've recently, they are reopening a restaurant in Pompeii that was covered during the eruption. Yeah, really, they've dug archaeologically. They have recovered the restaurant, and they're going to be using it. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, you want fries with that? Yeah. On this date in 1814, Washington, D.C. was invaded by British forces. They set fire to the White House and the Capitol. Yeah, didn't Dolly Madison save some of the artwork from the White House? Yeah, and on this date in 1989, Pete Rose, the manager of the Cincinnati Reds, was banned from baseball for life after being accused of gambling on baseball. And Pete, who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, isn't. And you look down the slippery slope that baseball, basketball, football, even NCAA sports are taking. Well, yeah, stadiums now have sports betting books on site. Yeah, and sports book sites are, a big part of professional and even college sports now. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, gee, I see nothing. And I love it. Baseball, while touting the ways you can bet, say, if you've got a problem gambling, here, call this number, we'll help. Right. Okay, I see, no way can there be a problem with any of that. Let's check on our birthdays. And today, guitarist Mason Williams, Classical Gas, is 83. Marshall Thompson of the Chi-Lites, 79. Actor Ann Archer, 74. Actor Joe Regulabuto is 72. Actor Kevin Dunn, 66. Actor Steve Guttenberg, has he done anything since the Airplane movies? He's 63. Actor Jared Harris, 60. Actor Marlee Matlin, 56. Actor comedian Dave Chappelle is 48. Actor James Darcy is 48. Actor Carmine Giovinazzo is 48. Actor Alex O'Loughlin, 45. Actor Chad Michael Murray is 40. And actor Rupert Grint of the Harry Potter films is 33. I wonder if he's found a job yet. Yeah, last I heard he was looking.
1 to get ready.
We're ready.
2 to get set.
Tables are set.
And 3 to go.
Let's go.
Burgers and Beer is ready for you. We are open and our meals are fresh and made to your order. We are set. Our tables are set. Our condiment trays are fresh, stocked, and chilled. Our doors are open and it's go time. Come in and enjoy all your favorites at Burgers and Beer. The bacon is sizzling, the fries are frying, the burgers are cooking, and all of the beverages are ice cold. It's a good day at Burgers and Beer.
We're celebrating birthdays. Happy birthday, Priscilla Hernandez, Juanita Kenyon, Kathy Kidwell, Freddie Nunez, Grace Martel, Terry Aguilar, Mona Magana, Ricardo Sanchez, Eddie Oranda, Juanita Pearson, Nancy Armstrong, Richard Anthony Ruiz, Yoli Iquera, Elisu Elizalde, Jaime Nunez. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns of the same. And let's see. Let's celebrate. On this date in 1869, a patent for the waffle iron was received by Cornelius Swarthout. Yeah. Didn't we name a park after him in El Centro? Yeah. But we can celebrate the waffle iron. Pretty good deal, huh? And let's see. That's pretty much it. We've got a look at World and California news coming your way. We will follow with a look at local news, catch you up to date, what's happening around the neighborhood, and we'll take a look at the weather. We'll give you a little bit of an explanation as to what's happening weather-wise. We've got a sports update for you. And, of course, financial news. It's all part of what we do on AM 1230. Right now, World and California news headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call your friends at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. President Biden is addressing the American people on Afghanistan later today. The Taliban says if he announces U.S. troops are staying past the deadline, there will be trouble. Here's CBS's Roxana Sabiri.
Taliban spokesman Suhail Shaheen told us the August 31st deadline is a red line.
It is a violation of the commitment that President Biden has made.
Mr. Biden's been conferring with fellow G7 leaders on Afghanistan. Coronavirus. Will the FDA's full approval of the Pfizer vaccine win over the skeptics?
This is a big step for the approval of Pfizer. It really has been the number one issue for people that are being reluctant because it didn't have the approval. And now that takes that argument away.
Maryland Governor Larry Hogan, and in Albany, Kathy Hochul has just been sworn in as New York's first female governor, replacing Andrew Cuomo, who stepped down over multiple sexual harassment accusations. CBS News Brief, I'm Vicki Barker.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Those in the medical community applauding the FDA's full-use authorization given to the Pfizer COVID vaccine Monday. Stanford Dr. Yvonne Maldonado.
This really just gives us
a lot more confidence that what we've been saying all along has been correct.
Millions of Americans have received the shots under emergency use authorization since last December. Fire burning over 1 million acres in California. The Cal Fire chief says everyone needs to be prepared for the worst.
You need to be ready to go. Every Californian needs to be ready. You need a go bag. You need your important papers.
Cal Fire Chief Tom Porter. The Calder Fire in El Dorado County burning over 106,000 acres. The Dixie Fire charring 727,000 acres, containment up to 40%. Disgraced film mogul Harvey Weinstein appeared in an L.A. courtroom yesterday, only to have his arraignment postponed again. This after a grand jury restored a count of sexual battery by restraint last week. Arraignment now set for September 20th. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call your friends in the AC business, Lock Air Conditioning, and Custom Sheet Metal.
Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. Why let those dishes pile up? Dawn Dish Spray cleans them super fast. Just spray, wipe, rinse. If you're taking a nap, clean those bottles in a snap. Just spray, wipe, rinse. Dawn Dish Spray is the spray for your dishes. Moving mess in a blender, clean it easy, can't bad. Spray, wipe, rinse. Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. How's it work again? Just spray, wipe, rinse.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a broken traffic light. Stop and go is the name of my game. It's easy. You go, they go. Or was it, they go, you go? And if you have the wrong car insurance, these repair costs could stop you in your tracks. So get Allstate's new low auto rate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Not available in every state, based on coverage and limits selected. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Well, you knew that great weekend weather was too good to last. Well, you were right. The National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat watch for the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Drier conditions and increasing high pressure over the region will lead to gradual warming through midweek and then result in temperatures approaching 115 degrees Wednesday through Friday. Temperatures will then drop down to near normal range of 108 to 110 for the weekend. There is a very slight chance, about 10%, of thunderstorms occurring over the weekend. The regular meeting of the Calipatria City Council is scheduled for this evening. That meeting at 6 p.m. An in-person meeting at the Calipatria City Hall. And El Centro Police are investigating a stabbing that occurred at about 9:30 Sunday evening. A 20-year-old man was stabbed in the stomach. He was transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center for treatment of what was described as a serious wound. A possible suspect was seen leaving the area, but the investigation is hampered by the victim's refusal to provide information to investigators. KXO News time is 7:42. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. Well, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. Since December of 2020, the Pfizer vaccine has been available under emergency use authorization by the FDA and has now been fully approved for use in individuals 12 years of age and over. Acting FDA Commissioner Dr. Janet Woodcock said, while millions of people have already safely received COVID-19 vaccines, we recognize that the FDA approval of a vaccine may now instill additional confidence to get vaccinated. Today's milestone puts us one step closer to altering the course of the pandemic in the U.S. FDA vaccines undergo the agency standard process for reviewing quality, safety, and effectiveness of medical products. For the vaccines, the FDA evaluates data and information included in the manufacturer's submission of a biologics license application. To this point, in Imperial County, more than 234,000 doses of various vaccines have been administered in the county. That includes the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. California Highway Patrol is investigating an accident that occurred shortly before 4 o'clock this morning. The accident at westbound Highway 78 at Brant Road near the Brawley Bypass resulted in minor injuries. 2 vehicles involved, but again, minor injuries resulting from that accident. Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in Brawley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane. Remember, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
It's Kokopah Casino's anniversary, and we're celebrating 28 years of fun for you and your neighbors. Every Friday and Saturday in August, between 2 and 8 p.m., Kokopah will randomly select players to win over $17,000 in rewards play. Not only could you win, but your neighbor wins too. 7 winners each drawing date will win rewards play, and your neighbor gets in on the action just for being close by. Just show up at Kokopah and play your favorite slots and table games with your rewards card. For complete rules, see the Kokopah Casino Rewards Club. Winning is just around the corner at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
It's page 2 of the local news. Page 2 is brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose, and you can get straight answers to your questions about life insurance, health insurance, auto and home insurance as well. Well, a man got his wish when he was arrested and sent to Imperial County Jail. According to El Centro Police, the 64-year-old man approached an employee of a store on South 4th Street in El Centro at about 6 p.m. Sunday. The man told the clerk he was going to rob him. Well, the suspect didn't rob the store, but he did take a wallet from someone. The man then called police from a nearby motel, told them he'd be waiting for them in his room. The man, who had just been released from jail on Friday, said he didn't want to hurt anyone, but wanted to get out of the heat and go back to jail. He said he didn't have a weapon. He used a lotion bottle to simulate one. The suspect, taken into custody, he got his wish. He was booked into Imperial County Jail on charges of armed robbery. An early Sunday morning accident resulted in major injuries to a driver. According to Yuma County Sheriff's Office, the accident was reported at about 1 a.m. Sunday in the area of Avenue A and County 16th Street. A small car northbound on Avenue A approaching the intersection of County 16th when a pickup truck, also northbound, attempted to pass the car. The car drifted into the southbound lane and collided with the pickup. The driver of the car transported to Yuma Regional Medical Center and then transferred to a Phoenix area hospital. The driver of the pickup, not injured, but a passenger in the truck sustained minor injuries. According to YCSO, the accident remains under investigation. Alcohol does appear to be a factor in the collision, according to investigators. Well, a swarm of earthquakes rocking the north end of the Imperial Valley. Yesterday morning, shortly before 8 a.m., a magnitude 4.0 earthquake was centered about 7 miles north of Westmoreland. There were no reports of injuries or damage, but a number of people reported that, it shook them awake and shook up their nerves just a little bit. KXO News Time is 7:48.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
The National Weather Service says an excessive heat watch is in effect for Wednesday through Friday in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Increasing high pressure over the region will lead to gradual warming into the latter half of the week, with highs near normal today before warming to around 115 degrees across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Storm chances will gradually return with a chance of some showers or thunderstorms in the lower deserts as early as the weekend. Cooler temperatures and better rain chances look likely for next week. 105 our high yesterday, 73 the low. Sunny today with a high near 106. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 81. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast after midnight. Wednesday, sunny and the high near 111. South wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest later in the morning. And right now downtown we have 75 degrees, 61% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Air quality, I'm glad you asked. Air quality good. Brawley, El Centro, Nyland, Westmoreland. It is moderate at UABC. Unhealthy for sensitive groups with elevated PM 2.5 right at the border. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David, see Jose. Get answers to your questions about health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
As the new school year gets underway, we're excited to see and feel the energy of our students and to be with them in the classroom.
This pandemic hasn't been easy.
And we're committed to keeping students and schools safe.
We are determined
to keep everyone safe.
We're following all CDC guidelines and making sure that everyone is wearing masks.
But as California educators, we have something to say straight from our hearts.
Parents and families, thank you.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias a todos.
Thank you for turning your homes into classrooms.
And for partnering with us to make learning a priority.
We can't do it without you.
Now, more than ever, we are all in this together.
That's why the California Teachers Association wants to thank parents and families in every community for your dedication, hard work, and commitment to learning. Because we know quality public schools make a better California for all of us.
Paid for by the California Teachers Association.
Go, Fight, win! It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network. You can log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Major League Baseball. Boston topped the Texas Rangers 8-4. Toronto over the White Sox 2-1. The Cubs clobbered Colorado 6-4. Seattle beat Oakland 5-3. Pittsburgh nipped Arizona 6-5. Kansas City beat up on Houston 7-1. And the Yankees bombed Atlanta 5-1. Okay, the Padres have been struggling. Yeah, they're starting pitching, really bad. So what do? You fire the pitching coach. Padres fired Larry Rothschild yesterday. The veteran pitching coach dismissed. Rothschild, 67, was originally named Padres pitching coach in November of 2019. Prior to that, he served as the Yankees pitching coach for 18 years, also a pitching coach for the Cubs. He did manage the Rays for 3 full seasons. KXO Sports Time is 7:53.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, NFL football, a Monday night preseason contest. The New Orleans Saints prevailed over the Jacksonville Jaguars, 23-21. It was a costly loss because the Jaguars, they also lost rookie running back Travis Etienne. Etienne suffered a midfoot sprain. It will sideline him indefinitely. And, well, Josh Rosen still has a job. The former top 10 pick headed to his 5th team in 4 years. Yeah, Rosen is set to sign with the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, Rosen was recently waived by the 49ers as they began their roster cuts. He joined the team late last year after being claimed off of Tampa Bay Buccaneers practice squad. Yeah, he's bounced around without doing much. And, well, Tony Finau finally picked up a victory. Yeah, Finau came out on top in the Northern Trust on Monday at Liberty National Golf Club. For the first time Finau has won in years. Meanwhile, Roger Federer has withdrawn from the U.S. Open and says his future in tennis in doubt. Federer is facing a third surgery on his right knee as the reason he's unable to compete in the tournament. Some changes in high school football coming up because of travel restrictions. The Cetis Tijuana team unable to travel to Holtville, so the Vikings have picked up a non-league match with league opponent Mountain Empire, and again, that'll be Friday night. Holtville and Mountain Empire, a non-league game. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care.
Get moving with the Planet Fitness Black Card for zero enrollment, $22.99 a month, and check out all the perks, like access to over 2,000 locations. Bring a guest anytime, plus massage chairs and so much more, with tons of space in our super clean clubs. Your fitness is essential. Get all the perks of the PF Black Card for zero enrollment and $22.99 a month.
Now through August 25th, join our El Centro or Calexico location for just $0 down.
Commitment may apply. See club for details.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, since 2020, investors have been rallying behind shares of Pfizer and Germany's BioNTech, two companies that were poised to play a crucial role in helping bring an end to a devastating pandemic. Those bets have paid off. But there are other stocks that are helping. By the way, Pfizer gained 2.5%. BioNTech stock jumped 9.6% in trading. Some of the shares that are going up, well, travel-related industries are seeing a rise in stock as, well, people may be able to do some traveling. Store closures in America are expected to drop to a 5-year low this year, but that's not exactly good news. The industry, which has been hurt in recent years by a shift to online shopping, experienced a huge wipeout last year when closures were the highest on record. Yeah, 12,200 stores closed last year, according to CoStar, as the pandemic pushed consumers to limit their visits to stores. The pace of closures is closing. Some of that is because many large chains that were on bankruptcy watch such as Sears, Payless, and Taylor Parent Essenza Retail, have already filed over the last 2 years. Right now on Wall Street, it's green. The Dow up 60 points, S&P 500 up 10, the NASDAQ up 75 points, gold up $2.40 an ounce, and oil up $1.54 a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
It will be sunny today with a high near 106, southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 81, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast after midnight. Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high near 111, south wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest later in the morning. 77 degrees, 58% relative humidity. The wind is calm and air quality good, except right at the border, unhealthy for sensitive groups. Financial news brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. The Taliban's talking tough as the U.S. could look to extend a deadline to get out of Afghanistan. And amid it all, there's word the CIA director met in Kabul with a top Taliban leader. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
We're waiting to hear whether President Biden will extend the withdrawal deadline to continue the evacuations from Kabul airport. But in the meantime, a Taliban spokesman through an interpreter says the group won't support any extension.
We want them to evacuate all foreign nationals by the 31st of August. And we are not in favor of allowing Afghans to leave.
In fact, the Taliban is encouraging the crowds to leave the airport, saying their safety will be guaranteed.
The UN's Michelle Bachelet says there are reports members of the Taliban are not sticking with a claim of moderation.
They include, among others, summary executions of civilians and all the combat members of the Afghan National Security Forces.
Dr. Anthony Fauci tells CBS this morning he hopes the FDA's formal approval of the Pfizer vaccine will boost vaccination rates, and a return to normalcy could come after winter.
Spring of 2022 is just an estimate. It means that if we can get a large majority, overwhelming majority of the people vaccinated.
There's a new federal lawsuit over a South Carolina law that bans school district mask mandates. The new governor of New York sworn in, Democrat Kathy Hochul.
Changing the culture of Albany. That's why I'm looking forward to a fresh collaborative approach. It's how I've always conducted myself. It'll be nothing new for me, but it's something I'm planning on introducing to the state capitol.
We've reported on drought conditions in the West. They're not just a problem there.
There are growing concerns about growing conditions on farms across the upper Midwest. Historic drought and searing heat are stunting crop growth. Ryan Wagner grows corn, soybeans, and wheat on his family farm near the dot on the map called Roslyn in northeast South Dakota.
Just kind of look at the forecast and hope that we can get under a decent rain cloud here and hope for the best. That's about all we can do.
Grain inventories are dwindling worldwide. That will eventually lead to higher food prices and lower farmer incomes. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Climate change expert Frederic Otto says rainfall events like the one that caused massive flooding in Germany and Belgium are 20% more likely to happen because of global warming.
What used to be a 1 in 100-year event that you might have used as a benchmark to prepare
your systems has changed and is now more intense.
Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 67 points. This is CBS News.
CBS correspondent Allison Keyes goes deep into social justice issues across the nation on Kaleidoscope, a new podcast from CBS Audio. New episodes every Monday.
It's been tough talking to my doctor about constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. I finally laid all my symptoms out there and how they keep coming back. She said I may have irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. We agreed it's time to try something different.
Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Visit a doctor in person or online. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by Abbey and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
A British institution returns after being derailed by the pandemic.
The changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace is back after 18 months of pandemic-induced absence. Yes, a virus succeeded where World War II Nazi air raids failed in silencing the famous guards. But now the guards, in their bright red tunics and bearskin hats, are once again marching from the forecourt of Buckingham Palace, a significant symbol of Britain's slow march back to normalcy after more than 130,000 COVID deaths. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
Perhaps getting as much attention in Britain is the lack of milkshakes at McDonald's. Shakes have been pulled from the menu at all 1,250 British outlets because of supply problems caused by a shortage of truck drivers. The chain's also got shortages of bottled drinks. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
The food insecurity rate for Imperial Valley is estimated at 17% for all residents. Tragically, it soars to 33% for our children. Imagine 1 of every 3 children are challenged by hunger. The Imperial Valley Food Bank is striving to end hunger in the valley. When kids have nutritious food to eat, they learn more in school, are sick less often, crime declines, and the cycle of poverty can end. This is Jean Oswald asking you to support the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.